My brother told me I was abusing my daughter by refusing to take her to the emergency room during a panic attack. Sarah is 16. She started having panic attacks about 6 months ago. Her therapist diagnosed anxiety disorder and taught us grounding techniques. That Thursday night, Sarah was in her room when I heard her breathing change. Sharp, fast, panicked. I went in and she was on her bed, trembling, convinced she was dying. Her heart was racing. Her hands were shaking. Mom, something's wrong. I'm having a heart attack. Honey, you're having a panic attack. Remember what Dr. Chen taught us? No, this is different. This is real. I pulled a chair next to her bed and sat down. I'm going to stay right here. You're safe. Your heart is fine. Take a breath with me. In for 4 counts. She couldn't do it. Her breathing got worse. We need to go to the hospital. Something is seriously wrong. Sarah, if we go to the hospital, they'll do tests. They'll find nothing. And you'll learn that your anxiety was right to send you there. That's exactly what Dr. Chen said would happen. I stayed with her, coaching her breathing, grounding her in reality. My brother Marcus showed up 30 minutes later. He'd given Sarah a key for emergencies. What's happening? He came into her room looking panicked. She's having a panic attack. I'm helping her through it. Marcus's face went red. Are you serious? We need to call an ambulance. No, we need to help her understand this is anxiety, not a medical emergency. You're letting her suffer. This is cruel. This is exposure therapy. If we run to the ER every time, she'll never recover. Marcus moved toward Sarah. Hey, sweetheart, we're going to the hospital. I stood up between them. Marcus, sit down. She's terrified. You're doing nothing. I'm doing exactly what her therapist recommended. Marcus paced the room, throwing his hands up. This is insane. She's a child. She needs help. She's getting help from me right now. You're torturing her for some psychological theory. This is abuse. Sarah's breathing started to slow. The grounding was working. Within 20 minutes, she was calm. Her heart rate normalized. The panic subsided, but Marcus wouldn't stop. He kept saying I was cruel, cold, negligent. He said he was calling Child Protective Services. 2 days later, Sarah had another panic attack. This time, I handled it alone. 45 minutes of coaching. She got through it. By the 3rd week, Sarah was having fewer attacks. By the 4th week, she was managing them on her own. Her therapist said she was making incredible progress. I told Marcus at family dinner. He barely acknowledged it. Instead, he said, you put her through hell. Even if she's better, the damage is done. Something broke inside me. You know what, Marcus? When you manage to keep a relationship together long enough for someone to actually need your help, maybe you can judge how I raise my daughter. The table went silent. Marcus's jaw clenched. His eyes filled with tears. You know exactly what I'm dealing with right now. My marriage is ending. I'm trying to be there for Sarah because my own life is falling apart, and you just threw that in my face. He stood up and left. I realized then that his attack on me wasn't about Sarah's panic attacks. It was about his own helplessness, his own inability to fix anything in his life, and I'd weaponized that against him. Sarah found me in the kitchen later. Mom, he's just scared. He's scared for me. He's scared about his divorce. I know, baby. I called Marcus the next day and apologized. Not for the medical decision, that was right, but for the cruelty, for using his pain as ammunition. He accepted the apology. We're still working on rebuilding that trust, and Sarah's panic attacks have almost completely stopped. But I learned something harder than any therapy technique, that sometimes protecting someone means making a decision that looks like cruelty to everyone watching, and sometimes the people watching are drowning in their own pain.